Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss about consolidation and why I don't like it. And since there are so many people talking about it, I'm going to show you one huge ad account so that we can all decide once and for all that consolidation method is not the way to go. You know, sometimes I'm blaming people of not being close to reality and showing, for example, things that they work with the top 500 Fortune companies. This is the reason that I don't like to show such big ad accounts even while I'm working on them. There are many times that I'm doing videos and I'm saying that if you're seeing something in a big ad account on a 500 Fortune company and all of that, then that means that maybe there are things that are working there that they're not going to work in other normal ad accounts or smaller brands. And I do believe that, but I do believe that from time to time we need to show also the bigger picture, you know, bigger ad accounts, that they have bigger spends and how we operate in these big ad accounts, and maybe we can learn something in the process of doing so. The reason that we have these YouTube channels is not so that we can flex, but it's all about teaching to people what we know about Facebook ads. I don't like to show this big ad account, but from time to time I think it's an interesting topic for people to see. And today it's a day that we're going to see one of these huge ad accounts, one of the biggest in the United States in terms of spending. Of course, not in the volume of Timo and stuff, but in another bracket and tier of other brands spending a lot of money. Without any further ado, let's go to my PC so that I can show you why consolidation is not working and how this account is operating by spending 3.5 to 3.8 million per month. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my new mentorship programs, and I would love if you go to the website. You're going to find the link in the description, or you can find it in the menu of my website, and over there you're going to be able to see the different mentorship programs that I have. You can find the one that is going to fit better your needs, and I will hope to see you there. So guys, let's start seeing this ad account, which is a massive ad account, a huge ad account. In the last 7 days, this ad account, as you can see, it has spent 675K. I'm not going to disclose any information in terms of what is the niche, what is the product and all of that, but we're going to talk about numbers over here. Over here, as you can see, the last 7 days we spent 675K. This is something that other ad accounts are spending in just 1 month. This month, we can see that we are having 1.9 draws, 2.5 million spent. The previous month, we are having 1.87, 3.5 million spent. Let's see on April, which was a bad month, what happened here. We have 3.8, 1.69, so you see also the trends here happening also. Most probably we will have then a very good January. So February was 3.8 million, 1.78, and as you can see here on December, not on January, we do have 1.96, 4.5 million, because yes, it was an amazing month. Now, what I want us to focus on here is this: how many campaigns do we have? Let's just put a period from, let's say, January, since now. Okay, I'm shooting this video on May 24. So we have 18 million spent, 1.84. Okay, some things that I want you to mention is how many campaigns do we have here? And of course, someone can come and say that, yeah, you're having so many campaigns because it's needed in order to spend this amount of money. Well, this is proving that the consolidation method doesn't work, because if you talk with people about consolidation method, they will tell you that you can scale up to 500K, 200K per month with 1 or 2 or 3 campaigns. The whole point over here, guys, and I'm going to create a whole different video about it, is that you need to understand that the more you are tapping into a market, the more you need to have different creatives, different people and different pages. Here we're using a lot of different Instagram pages, a lot of sponsored ads. We're using a lot of different creatives and different angles about the product and all of that. And as you can see, it's working like a charm. Another thing that you are going to see here is that we are having a very high frequency. Do we care about it? Well, we care about it, but we can do nothing about it because of the money that we are actually spending over here. So for me, guys, this is proving that the consolidation method is something that it doesn't work, and it's never going to work, because there's always going to be companies, even on the smaller spends, that they will have different campaigns with different creatives, and they are going to be able to do better than someone who is just recycling the creatives inside an Advantage Plus, or just trying to increase the budget on this one without focusing on new ones. I'm not saying that on this ad account I'm not increasing the spends on the Advanced Plus campaigns that I'm creating, but here you can see one ad account that everything that I teach, it's happening on the bigger level. For example, Advantage Plus campaigns, all of them, no retargeting. We are having here, of course, Meta is giving us some good money on this ad account to spend on different split tests and stuff, which is something else. Then we are having also average results. We're working with average results. You can see here, for example, that this one is on 0.71, but I'm not closing, 1.41, 1.59, which is completely different from my average results over here. But I'm not closing it, because if you want to scale to such high numbers, you need to work with average results. We will make a different video about it. The other thing that I want to point out here is the frequency. I don't care about the frequency as long as I'm profitable. Of course, as you can understand, this is having a break-even ROAS of 1.35, and we are pretty happy with the results, and we're going to scale even more over here. If you want to see, because you don't believe, this is the truth over here in this ad account, spending so much money by doing many campaigns with completely different creatives, using completely different Instagram accounts, using partnerships, don't caring about the individual rows of one campaign, just caring about the average rows that we get, don't care about the frequency, the stupid overlaps, and all of these kind of things. And whoever is going to come here and they're going to tell me, yeah, but you're doing this and that, this company is doing this for the last 2 years, we are having these results, and the company is actually growing, and there is no point of discussing about the ROAS that we see here and outside, because the company is growing, and it's growing pretty well. So no point about discussing that, yeah, but what you see here, you are depleting your audience and all of that. It's happening for the past 2 years, and we're not depleting the audience. It's doing better and better. Okay, so that's all I had for you. I just wanted to, show one of the really big ad accounts, the biggest one that I have access to, so that you can see the bigger picture. Some of you get inspired of where you can go, and also understand that what we teach on the smaller accounts, it's coming from knowledge which is coming from the bigger ad accounts. Because on the bigger ad accounts, you can see the bigger picture. Like the example that we had with the hot pockets. We learned about the I validated, I was using the hot pockets theory before, but I validated it when in one ad account. Actually, let me show you this ad account, just a second. Okay guys, I'm on this ad account, sorry for the pause. So in this ad account, we have spent 1.7 million just because it was a test from Meta, just in one ad set. Those of you that you have been to the channel for a long period, you already know about this test. And we have reached, out of the full potential reach of United States, only 20 million people with a frequency of 8.56. So on bigger spends, you're understanding things that people don't understand on the smaller spends. And if they don't have access to big ad accounts, or if someone like me now is not showing you all of this, you cannot see the bigger picture in order for you to understand how the algorithm is working. Yes, it's working with hot pockets, because in 1.7 million, it was just targeting an audience of all the reach. The other logic would say that it was going to continue spending until it was going to reach all the people, or Meta is lying about the potential reach. Okay, so we have a frequency of 8.56. We spent 1.7 million in one ad set just because Meta forced us to do it on a test that they wanted to run at that point for the Meta Shop ads. It was 2 years ago, I believe. And I have validated like this the theory about the hot pockets, and that you're not targeting all the full potential reach, but a smaller audience within this reach based on the sales and the results that you're getting. That's what I'm going to do on the future also. And whenever I have something interesting, guys, I'm going to do videos like this one in order to show you more, so that you can understand more for your specific situation. This is a video that's not going to give you value in terms of what you're going to do into your ad account. I hope it's going to inspire you, and I hope that it's going to make you feel better about watching all of my other content and understanding how to make your ads work better. I think that it's interesting, even if it's a high spend and stuff. Now, I do hear some of you coming and saying, but this is a big spend. We cannot actually consider these things valid for our smaller accounts. This is not true, because I'm showing this big spend, I'm showing also smaller spends, that all the things that we are talking about, working with multiple campaigns, average results, not caring about the frequency and all of that, these are things that are working in smaller and in bigger ad accounts actually. So I hope that it's going to inspire you. I hope that when you get depressed a little bit about your Facebook results, you can see this video and you can say, okay, this is where I want to be in 2, 3, 4 years from now. And I hope that this is content that you wanted to see. At least for me, it's interesting, because when I validate things on smaller accounts, but I validate them also on the bigger ad accounts, that's the biggest proof for me. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, my course, my website, and of course my mentorship programs. And until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.